You know what you need?
What?
You need a coccyx adjustment, like a real one, like without pants on. Without pants on. Without pants on.
Hey guys, welcome back to Nashville Neck and Back. I am Dr. Roberts, and as you can see from the intro, we're going to take a second look at Dr. Bender's channel. Now, I told myself that I would leave that channel alone and I wouldn't go back there and do any more reaction videos just because there was so much drama the first time, and he whined and complained and he whined and complained. So the only reason that we're going to do the second one is, first of all, it was requested by Norberto. He sent this link to me and told me to go to this specific section. So that's what sparked it. And as I was watching it, a few other people just happened to send comments through Instagram about some other stuff. So we're just going to take a few little samples here and there. I promise if Dr. Bender sees this, I'm not going to be as mean or harsh or as critical. I'll try not to hurt his feelings as much as I did the first time. We're just going to try to have a good laugh and see some of the new crazy, interesting things that are going on over at Chiropractic Medicine. So without further ado, let's take a look. This first video is with Emily, and the title says Perfect Cracks ASMR Emily loves getting crunched. And of course, she is from OnlyFans. Just like the majority of his patients that you see on his YouTube channel, they're all from OnlyFans. But whatever, let's take a look here and let's take a look.
All right, let's do this. I'm going to do this reflex point, okay? I need you to hold your girls down here.
Okay.
Yeah,
This is
hold your
the
girls
reflex
down
is on the third rib. So here's the clavicle here, and then the second rib here, third rib. Nope, it's this one here. Okay, I'm going to hold that point with this hand right here.
I'm sure she doesn't mind, but I always think that it's interesting that he is extremely good at finding issues in this area. More than any other chiropractor I've seen, he focuses a lot of attention on this area, and especially on his female patients. Now, coincidence, I don't know, but I just find it quite interesting. And again, she probably doesn't mind. I mean, she gets naked for money online anyway, so let's just see what happens.
You're breathing, and then we're going to hold this other point underneath your occiput right here.
Oh.
This is the migraine reflex.
Okay.
Now, if he's actually doing a migraine reflex or working on her headaches, working on her migraines, it would make sense to focus attention on the occiput where his right hand is. The left hand on the third rib, continuing to rub, seems a bit interesting. How that correlates. I'm sure there's some kind of meridians or acupunctures or whatever, some Chinese medicine that points to that area. So he's definitely going to focus on that. Oh, well.
Good breathing.
No more migraines after this. Oh, geez. Okay, so enough of that. Let's go on to the next part of this video, and this is the specific part that Norberto pointed out, and it's way towards here at the end. Hold on. Let me get to it here. Of course, he's got his little bowls there. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. You know, it's like, I get it. That's for the ASMR part of his channel, which is a big part of his channel. It's just, it's just, Oh, let's just look at this because it's good. Oh boy. Here you go. Get all the bells. All the balls. So let's be clear about one thing in particular here, because I don't want people to get confused if they've never seen anything like this before, or if they've never seen a channel like this before. A lot of what he does is ASMR. He also does treatment stuff. He is a chiropractor, and he treats patients for their issues and helps them and gets them feeling better and corrects their, he does really good at that, I'm sure. But let's not confuse one for the other or them being one and the same. Whatever he is doing here is 100%. I don't care what he or anyone else says. This is 100% for entertainment and the ASMR aspect of his channel. This is not doing anything therapeutic. It is not treating any condition. It is not doing anything under the normal scope of a chiropractic office. Now, does that matter? Because no, it doesn't, because this is YouTube and it's for entertainment, and I get that, so on and so forth. But I don't want somebody to stumble upon this and think like, oh, this is what chiropractors do. Because it's not. Because it's dumb. This is stupid. It's for entertainment. I'm sure it gets, it gets him a lot of comments and it gets him a lot of views, which is fine. Good for him. This has nothing to do with chiropractic. This has nothing to do with treatment. So just take it with a grain of salt. Enjoy the little noises. If it helps you fall asleep, that's fantastic. But do not confuse this for actual treatment or therapy. You should just get one of those white noise machines and have it playing in the background. And they can do rain, they can do thunderstorms, or jungle noises and all kinds of stuff. Or just white noise. So ridiculous. All right, this goes on for quite a while. You start holding it over. Ridiculous. There you go. Migraine's gone. Make sure you pay on the way out. Schedule your next office visit. There we go. Got it? So comment below. I always like to ask this question. If you've had this, whatever this is, leave your comment below. I'd be interested in reading about that, hearing some insight. Are we done? All right, so there's video number 1. Now we've got a couple other little short segments that I want to take a look at because they're too good to pass up. So this next video is him. It's an older video. I think she just reposted it. This is Dr. Shelley. We've looked at her channel before. She's another OnlyFans model, but unfortunately, she's also a chiropractor, so that's just fantastic for the profession. But regardless, they're treating each other. You've got to see this.
Yeah, you're really supposed to check the wave, but it's always that oxygen.
Here he is. He's performing Logan Basic on her because, of course.
We just go right up to the oxygen.
Why wouldn't he?
Fingers always curled in like this. That way you return the chi back to your hand, and you don't displace the energy.
Stupid.
You find this one here.
All right, this is not the spot.
I always say sacrotuberous ligament, but that's not correct.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, it's painful.
Gonna do a little bit of a coccyx adjustment.
You can handle
Okay, you're doing good. It's almost there.
it. Oh, God.
Okay, right there. Good. Right there. That wasn't too bad.
I must throw up.
Okay, give it a minute. We'll recheck.
There you go.
Do you have an activator?
No, not here.
Okay, recheck. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Left.
It's a little bit better.
A little bit better?
Mm-hmm.
Still more on the left, though?
When you do that, no, it's even.
Okay. But it's still tender over there.
Yeah.
Right there on the left side.
Ooh.
All right. You know what you need. You know what you need.
What?
You need a coccyx adjustment. Like a real one, like without pants on. Okay, not now.
I was gonna say, like, we're on a time restraint.
You know what you need.
What?
You need a coccyx adjustment. Like a real one, like without pants on. Okay, not now. You know what you need.
What?
You need a coccyx adjustment. Like a real one, like without pants on. Okay, not now. Without pants on.
Awkward. So just, if you can't hear because the audio is not very good, he's saying you need a real coccyx adjustment, with no pants on. And you can see the awkwardness on her body language right away. And of course, he gives a nice little professional smack on the butt there. So.
Okay, not now.
I was gonna say.
Hey, give him all the credit in the world. He took his shot. Now, whether anything happened after that, who knows? But hey, you got to give the man credit. He took his shot. All right. Now, this last part is going to be the last thing we look at. Apparently, a lot of you have left comments in videos that he does this in a lot, or at least used to do this quite a bit earlier in his YouTube channel. And this is pulse reading. So we're going to take a look at this, and I'll give you my comments here in just a second.
So on the adrenal thyroid gland, there's this is a traditional Chinese medicine and Ayurvedic medicine pulse reading. Okay, 3 pulse points. There's a superficial and a deep. Each one relates to an organ and organ system. So on the other side too, there's 12 organ systems. In Western medicine, we just use the pulse for rate, rhythm, contour, and amplitude, really just rate, and for a measurement of the cardiovascular system. But this measures 12 different organs and organ systems. In the adrenal thyroid function, there was an interesting signature, and then when I went deeper where the reproductive system is, there was a signal that suggested some really intense things happening.
He's doing a pulse reading, which has been done for thousands of years with Chinese medicine. I get that. And if we look over here, you can pull this up. There's some information online about it. There's not a ton because it's kind of garbage. But you can see here on the left wrist, right wrist, there's multiple organ systems that you're supposed to be able to determine if there's issues, probably any pathology regarding the different rate, strength, and width of the pulse. The physician should be able to tell whether you've got an issue with that organ system or not. And apparently he is that good where he can just put his fingers on the wrist, check the pulse, and know exactly what's going on with the patient. So again, this is no different than fortune telling. Okay. It looks good. It sounds good. Yes, it's been around forever, but it's bogus. There's nothing legitimate about it. It doesn't really do anything. And please, if you've had this done and you've had somebody do it and it's been successful, or you felt good about it, or you've had a positive interaction with a doctor that's done a pulse reading, please, I am very interested in that. Comment below. And on the flip side, if you've had a doctor do it and they were completely wrong and they didn't get anything right, or you just, nothing seemed to be clicking, leave a comment below. But as far as a doctor being able to check your pulse and determine of any type of issue that's going on with an organ system is a bit outlandish in my opinion.
Okay, you don't, but you said for pharmaceuticals, you did not say that you're taking a birth control, correct?
I have an IUD.
Okay, very good. And so, but do you have a period anymore?
No.
Okay. All right, so do you get any cramping once a month? Do you get any symptoms of periods still?
All right, so I don't want to watch any more of this garbage. Guys, like I said, if you've had pulse readings done, if you've experienced that, good or bad, leave a comment, but please do not mistake this for any actual legitimate treatment. It's just not. It's, again, it's nothing more than fortune telling. I hope Dr. Bender doesn't get too offended by me saying that. He can go on doing whatever he wants to do, but let's just be honest about what's going on. This is for entertainment purposes. And it gets a lot of views on YouTube, so that's fine. But I would hate for a normal individual looking for care to see something like this and expect this at a normal chiropractic office visit if they're going in for whatever, any type of condition to be treated. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick little recap of some strange things over at Chiropractic Medicine. It never ceases to amaze me. Thank you again to Norberto for pointing out the little rain disc, whatever that's called. That was pretty entertaining, and it led us down the road of checking out some other things. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, check out the original video that I did on Dr. Bender way back when. It's been months and months and months ago. But if you want to see that one, I'll link it here. You guys go watch that one, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.